He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And the batter now, Austin Wells. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that chance handled. The tag, and he's out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. To first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Lifted in the air, right field. That is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second, Josh Bell at the plate now. Popped up, Reyes. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So 2 down now. And here is Dylan Cruz. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Tattooed and gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the batting order turns over. CJ Runner takes off. Line drive and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because
that's a base hit as a run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runners on the move. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 5-0. A 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Towards first, and foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Lined into right. Judge makes the grab, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cruz puts it away, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Awesome play there. Pablo Reyes stands in. 2 out, spaces empty.
Now pitching for Washington, number 67, Kyle.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This one in the dirt. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Rips that one to right. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Josh Bell. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. Out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Mark Leiter Jr. gets the call from the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Check swing, and he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
That's ripped to right down the line. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double. One out, runner at second. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Swings through the sweeper. Garcia on third with 2 out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Ben Rice. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Austin Wells now at the plate. Low takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here is Aaron Judge.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Wood hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Alex Call. But 2-1. They say it went.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Out to short, sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Wood leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom 4, Bellinger up to hit.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Number 41, Colin Poche.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Cruz. And there's 2 down. Pablo Reyes will hit next. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Nats leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Now pitching for
Ian Hamilton into the game.
number 71, Ian Hamilton.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Josh Bell. Runner on the go. They pitch out. No throw, safe at second. Low over at second, one down. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A towering shot to center. It's 7-1. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ahmed Rosario. Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here is Dylan Cruz. There's a 1-1. Rosario runs. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can.
New pitcher now, Tim Hill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Over to Goldie. That ends the inning and stops things. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
The left fielder, Dominguez.
Out to center. Nabs it, and there's one down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And Poche ready to work. 2 gone now. Out. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Back in New York, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. That one hit to right. Judge. And a quick out, number 1. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And it stays fair. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Nathaniel Lowe, and that gets down for a base hit, and it gets by him. Still able to fire over. It's off the mark, and he scores. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters.
And that one popped in the air left field. Bellinger makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they tag him for the double play. What was he thinking there? Back in the Bronx, stepping in, Austin Wells.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's a hit. And now to a board.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played power with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back there. And it's out of here. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. It's 8-5. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double. One out, runner at second. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next offering is foul back. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fires over to first.
He's out.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back in the Bronx, top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one hammered center field. Back there. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. So 2 away with nobody on. So a lefty out of the pen, Ryan Yarbrough. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's deep. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 10-5. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. That one to first, and that chance handled. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, J.C. Esquera. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Cruz. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And now he's fallen behind Judge. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door.
It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off and throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. So now 1 and 2.
1-2.
And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing. Nice.
Out to short. Base hit, and a run comes in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 strikes. 2-2.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Struck him out looking. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Ruiz leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Number 61.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And it's fouled away. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They'll circle the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 11-7.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Check swing, and he went. And the count 4-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Left field, way back there. That one's carrying. See you later. A 2-run homer. It's 13-7. So up next, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss. And out 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 down. So digging in, C.J. Abrams. 2 down, nobody on. Back up the middle and a base hit.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Runner takes off. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
That's
1-1, check
What do you
swing,
got?
appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. J.C. Esquera stepping in now for the Yankees. Cabrera aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, center fielder.
First and second. No outs. And here comes Bellinger. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
These are the moments you dream of as a hitter. Bottom of the ninth with a chance to tie or win the game. It's time to live up to the big moment.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Abrams over to second, and a run scores on the double play.
Definitely not what they were looking for right there. They got a run in, but having to trade that for 2 outs at this stage in the game, it really hurts their cause more than it helps.
The Yankees looking to rally. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill in this one, Kyle Gibson.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. This one in the air. Brings it in. One up, one down. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. And that one is inside. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Mullins moving back for it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They go back to back. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Out towards right center field. Mullins on his horse. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. There's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
That is it. The second baseman, Nico.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. And up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. In the dirt, runner stays put at third. The other way. And he's out on the tag. They limit the damage here. Back now at Oriole Park. And today's starter, Shota Imanaga. What do you look for here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and
that one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 2-1. Gunnar Henderson up now, a former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
yeah, and his
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, it's time for our player spotlight singing. Anthony Volpe is a player to watch. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Bellinger around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Fitzgerald looks it away for the out. That's out number 2. Base is empty, one away. Anthony Volpe digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Slice down the right side.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one almost got him. 1 out, base is empty. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And a count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. The Yankees looking to rally. Doval, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one drifts inside. The Yankees trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Hammer, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss at a slider.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The Yanks down to their final strike. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one. Back now in the Bronx, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Called strike right there.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next one misses, and 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But they score twice and even it up late. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we are tied here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Michael Massey. And that drops in for a strike. Ripped on the ground at second. Toss to LeMahieu. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Popped up. Chisholm pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. MJ Melendez now at the plate. 1 for 3. Fouled off left side. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short. Volpe on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. This game's all tied at 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carlos Estevez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
and it's quickly 0-2 the designated hitter.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Angel Serpa preparing to come on if needed. Harvey getting cranked up as well. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Welts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Tied at 4. That's inside. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Late on that fastball. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for the Yankees. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Kyle Isbell. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Nick Lofton, the next to hit. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. That's out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Angel Serpa. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. On the corner for a strike. Bullpen action for the Royals. Lucas Erceg, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbel settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is out of play. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We're in extras here. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Ian Hamilton gets the ball now. Gets the outside corner with that one.
That's the ball.
Fouled off down the right side. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That one missed. Swung on, popped up on the infield. LeMahieu under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that misses. 2-0. just missed.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
And there's the automatic.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Serpa back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Now a rip into left center. Melendez pulls it in on the run. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Late swing, foul to the left. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. One down, and the winning run at third. That one misses. And now 3 in a row.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Giancarlo Stanton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4 to a ball.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Drilled out towards left center field. Isbell on his way over. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. 11th inning set to get underway. And now the DH, Michael Massey. A new arm into the game, the righty, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That's to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Renfroe with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Melendez in the box now, takes strike 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Royals have the lead.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. KC gets 1 on the double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. What a stop! Over to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
First and second, no outs. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, got him. And it's a double play to end it.